Rob?
Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues and the Batman universe, and we're taking a look at our final piece of the DC chess collection, or actually my final piece that I have of the DC chess collection. It is the question, and this will be Renee Montoya the question. Now, for me, I had no idea she was the question. I never knew she became the question. As big of a Batman fan as I am, I just assumed Renee Montoya was always Renee Montoya, GCPD officer. Maybe she graduated to detective. So when I saw that there was a question and it was female, I was like, well, who is that? So I'm completely surprised that I did not realize she was the question. There's a lot of Batman fans go, how could you know? How could you not know that? I may have checked out at a certain point in comics for a little bit when maybe she became the question, or I never had issues in my possession where she was featured as the question. So I won't have a whole lot to say about her as a character. I could say about her character as Renee Montoya, the police officer, and had a big part in No Man's Land and Batman the Animated Series, but as the question, I know zero until I read this book. So we will get a better look at the female question, Renee Montoya, and give this guy some information, please. One moment. All right, here is the question out of packaging. And before we go on any further, this came from my good friend Stu Murray 47. This was in his collection, and I don't normally go to the book right away as I'm trying to reach around the camera, but Stu got it because of this. This was the last figure that was released, figurine, and the DC Chess collection was piece 32, and with that started the Justice League chess collection. So for free, you got the Superman White King piece, which of course Batman in this is his new 52 costume, and he is the Dark Knight, the White Knight, but you know what I mean. So as a bonus, people did not know they were getting Superman for free. So Stu picked up the question knowing that, once it came out, he realized that Superman, that you got it for free. So he just picked up the question in the store and then sent me a message and said, hey, I'm not really collecting any Batman things. And more importantly, I don't collect anything like question oriented. So she's going to be out of place. And he said, knowing since I've hooked you up with a few pieces, would you like to add another one to your collection? And I desperately said, yes. I don't know if I said desperately or not, but yeah, I probably did. So Stu, I'm going to put a link down below to Stu's channel. Go check him out. He's a really cool guy. He reviewed the question just, I think, because he had her, but spent most of his time on the Superman piece. So you can go check out the review for Superman and what he had to say about the question as well. So we'll set that back here. Again, she's going to be one of these pieces that there is really zero definition in her face. It's just a blank canvas, as the question would be. So I have no idea how she became the question at all. She's got a crowbar here. In the picture, she's got long hair. They have her in short hair here, so I think after a time she went to a shorter haircut. From back here, she looks like Indiana Jones. Maybe here, Laura Croft. But so you can see the bat logo here, as she is a white pawn. But the detailing and painting in her is done really well. Her jeans look really good. Her blouse, her top is done very well. You can kind of see, I'm not trying to do this, but up around her chest you can kind of see some little black smudges in and around the stripes that are on there. But granted, these are small, tiny stripes, and they probably look a little bit bigger on camera. But granted, with being such a small figurine, I'm forgiving for some of these things here. A nice little piece. A welcome addition. You can kind of see there's some brown on her rear end from the coat. That is obviously just from the painter painting and slipping. Like, whoops, like, okay, nobody saw that. So yeah, that's a little bit of a brown smudge there. Maybe she sat on a donut. Maybe she has diarrhea. So yeah, a nice little figurine. So we'll pick the book back up again, and we'll read her description. It says, Renee Montoya is the new Question, chosen for her role by the previous incarnation, Vic Sage. She is an ex-member of the Gotham City Police Department and has always been driven to seek the truth. She is also the collection's last white pawn. So the other figures in this collection, I'll read them really quick, will be the Huntress, Black Canary, Katana, Batgirl. I believe that's the Hood. I'd been saying for a while it's Azrael, but I think that's the Hood. Robin, Damian Wayne, Alfred, Batman, Catwoman, Commissioner Gordon, Black Bat, Nightwing, Red Robin. I about said Man Bat, Batwing, Renee Montoya, The Question, and Batwoman. So this is one I have not read. Of course, you know, I could talk to you about Renee Montoya being a good police officer, and I did not realize she was a lesbian or is a lesbian. I did not know that. So there's a lot of things about Renee Montoya that I was unaware of. Again, it's one of those that the comics that I was reading, she just had a small part. So yeah, this is one Batman character that I just know zero about. So I'm really kind of eager to kind of read this magazine to hopefully get a better understanding of who she is as the Question and figure out how she became the Question. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say other than I'm kind of ashamed to say, hey, I'm a Batman fan, and I don't really know much about her or even how she got this mark on her head. So this is the Renee with the mark of Cain, if I have it in frame there. So what I'm going to do is pause the camera here real quick, and I'm going to get, as I bump the camera there, I'm going to get all of my chess pieces that I currently have all on my little base here, and we can take a look at the whole set that I currently have. So we'll be right back in just a second. Alright, here we are downstairs in my computer room with all my action figures and, more importantly, where my chess pieces are. So let's move the Question into position where I'm going to have her on the chessboard. Now, like I said, this was a gift from Stu Murray 47, and is she was probably not one I would have said, oh, I definitely would want to get. I do want to get Superman from the Justice League set, but Superman comes packaged with the Question. So the question is, in order for me to pick up Superman, if I want him new and in a pristine condition, I will have to get a second Question piece. So I may have an extra question for somebody else. But she is going to work right now on my chessboard, and it's going to be really fun to kind of see the chessboard grow. And what you can't see right here, I've got, there's the Penguin. So we're kind of looking through the villain side. I kind of moved them off so we could see the hero side. So hopefully the light is okay in the computer room. I got the windows opened up, but it's going to be really kind of cool to see this chess piece grow and become something special to me. So again, thanks to Stu Murray 47 and also my wife for picking me up this wonderful board here and the other pieces as well. So that's going to do it for me today. We've been taking a look. Where is she at? There she is. The Question from the DC Batman chess collection. This has been The Question. And as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues and the Batman Universe signing off, saying we will see you guys next time.